Finishers and factions catching action.
Welcome back to a new episode of Finishers and Factions, and this one is part 2 of the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view series. And this episode is the Men's Elimination Chamber with myself, Rich, and as always, my co-host, Adam's here too.
Hi there, buddy. How's it going?
Oh, mate, it's going really well, especially after that first Elimination Chamber match we've just watched. I can't wait to crack into this one.
Yeah, so it's important, just for continuity's sake, that we haven't watched any of the other matches on the card just yet. We don't know it. I personally don't know any of the results.
I don't from the matches off the for the rest of the matches on the card. The only one that I had seen a spoiler for was the one we've just watched, and even then it wasn't a spoiler to the match. It was a spoiler to Jade Cargill coming back and kicking Naomi's arse.
Well, it was something that I'd called anyway. So, but yeah, we are now working our way around to the men's elimination chamber match. Same rules as the women's. 6 men enter, 1 man leaves. 4 of them are locked up in perspex chambers to be released at set intervals throughout the match, and 2 will start. Entrants for this evening are Logan Paul,
CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, the man that no one can see, Mr. John Cena, and there's one more I'm forgetting. McIntyre.
Damian Priest.
That's the one, Damian Priest, yes. I don't know how we forgot Damian Priest. He's probably one of the more exciting aspects in this match. But obviously we've got an entire ring full of former champions and holders of different belts at some point, including the Maverick Logan Paul, who's a former US title holder himself. Yeah,
this is it. And yeah, we're about to get into our live watch-along style for it.
We are currently 1 hour, 9 minutes and 50 seconds remaining of this pay-per-view. If you want to stick it on in the background and watch what we're talking about as we're talking about it, to join in with the watch-along process.
Yeah, this is it. So, without further ado, after one, we'll both hit play and we'll crack on with this pay-per-view.
Yeah, Adam, count us in.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, hit play.
Oh. This is going to be incredible.
So they don't actually say how long the intervals are between the pods opening. It's just regularly scheduled intervals.
Yeah.
So they don't actually say how long the intervals
are.
Well,
it can't be too precise because they've got 2 referees pulling the door for each chamber.
So the winner of this elimination chamber is going on to face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania in Las Vegas in April.
Yep, the weekend after my birthday, so I'm not sure which weekend I want to book off work yet. WrestleMania weekend or my birthday weekend.
And our first entrant in is the Maverick Logan Paul.
Coming out dressed like a fucking pimped out version of Batman with his ab. Oh, he's running off. Where's he going to? Please tell me he's not gone back for a Prime bottle. No, it's an American flag. He's already got the Prime bottle.
He got the Prime bottle. He had to go out and get the American flag.
Oh, he's got the Prime bottle that's the red, white and blue as well. We're in Canada. He's being a dickhead.
He's being himself.
Yeah.
Oh, I would be genuinely interested to see how much hate mail this man receives on a weekly basis.
And that's just from the YouTube community. That's without the wrestling community jumping in too. But yeah, Logan Paul is our first man into the...
Me.
I thought you were sending him pictures of your trouser, Snake.
No, definitely not.
Probably be bigger than his.
I can't get a high enough zoom.
Yeah, that's medical grade cameras needed, and you need a license for those.
Yeah, pretty much. Fucking expensive, mate.
Yep, so Logan Paul thinks he's got a chance of going to WrestleMania, or I think he's got a chance of fucking right off.
I'm sort of hoping that, well, spoiler alert to anybody that hasn't seen the Women's Royal Rumble, I'm sort of hoping that Logan Paul was driving the car that hit Jade Cargill at this point.
Or just to see Cargill run in and beat Logan Paul down. Right, so
Yeah,
Logan
pretty
Paul's
much. I'd love
off
to
into his chamber. He's
So
been...
last year, when he was in the Elimination Chamber, he ended up drawing on the actual chamber walls themselves.
He did, with a Sharpie pen of... it was devil horns and stuff, wasn't it? Oh, he's just walked straight out of the chamber.
So had he ended up going into the wrong chamber?
Possibly. Dickhead. Or is the chamber door broken? Oh, this is
No, I
Damian
reckon
Priest,
he's gone
I
into the wrong
believe.
chamber. Yeah, so this is DP, Damian Priest.
Your double penetration. Oh, yep, no. Damian Priest, you're all right. I tell you something, if you're one of the guys that stood on this entry ramp, you have got probably one of the best tickets in the house, for the entries at least, because they are so close.
Oh, if
to
you're
that
stood
ramp.
on the entry, you've sold your house and your kids.
Right.
The prices for those tickets are insane.
Oh, we've got a couple of guys dressed up like the man you can't see, but we can see them. Here we go, so Damian Priest has only ever done one ever Elimination Chamber apart from this in his career before. He just looks like a badass, doesn't he? I'd love to see him
Oh,
versus
100%.
Eddie Thorpe. Not necessarily, but I think those two would put on a great match, Damian Priest and Eddie Thorpe.
Quite possibly. I mean, one of Damian Priest's mentors, one of his trainers, was The Undertaker, Mark Calloway.
Oh yeah.
And it shows in his ring proficiency.
And
And
he does the
everything
old
else.
school as well, doesn't he? We get to see Damian
Yeah.
Priest using the old school, which is something we've only ever really seen Taker use. He's got a new tattoo on his bicep. He's been hanging out with Rhea. I feel sorry for Dom Mysterio, really, because him and Rhea hang out a lot outside of work, and you get Rhea go, oh, I want a new tattoo, and Dom's like, he always ends up with a new tattoo when he goes out with Rhea.
So poking the
Poking a bear.
poking the pudsey bear that is Logan Paul.
I want to see if Seth Rollins comes out wearing the other half of SmackDown's oven mitts. Oh, Damian Priest has got himself into the chamber. This guy got into the right chamber.
Well, I don't know, because Logan Paul ended up going back into the chamber that he was in to begin with anyway.
There might have been an issue with the chamber then. Because when they shut the doors, the one side
The issue with
opened
the
again.
chamber is it's got that dickhead in it.
Oh, here he is, Second City Saint, Mr. CM Punk.
The cult of personality himself.
Let me look in those eyes, baby. I want to see.
Cult of personality.
CM Punk is one of those nostalgia things. He could come out as in his 70s just to cut a promo and I'd still get goosebumps.
Yeah, this is it. So this is Punk's 5th career elimination chamber, but it's been 13 years since he last entered the chamber. 5 career eliminations, and actually defended the WWE Championship back in 2012 in an elimination chamber match.
It has been 13 years since CM Punk has stepped inside the elimination.
He must be cacking his panties.
I can't remember my name. I can't remember my name most days, but I can remember the fact that it's been 13 years since CM Punk was in the elimination chamber. That's with no notes in front of me whatsoever.
Yeah, so this is a live watch through, so we are basically playing the role of Michael Cole, Wade Barrett, and Joe Tessitore tonight.
Well, Joe Tessitore's the play-by-play guy. He doesn't get a look in. I actually feel a bit sorry for Joe Tessitore because he doesn't get to do the PLEs. Michael Cole does the PLEs as the play-by-play and has Pat McAfee and Wade Barrett as his colour commentators.
You can't talk about the commentators that way. CM Punk's gone straight for Logan Paul as well.
Yeah,
Especially after
they've
their
had
exchange
some
on SmackDown.
and the face slap from, was it Monday?
Yeah. Oh, the slap that shook the world, eh? So Punk's jumping into his chamber.
In his own sweet-ass time.
Which means so far we have got left Seth Rollins, Mr. McIntyre, and Juan Cena to enter the arena.
I think John Cena's going to be the one. He's not. I don't think John Cena's going to end up in a. I don't see him ending up in a chamber.
No.
Not to come out anyway. He'll probably end up in a chamber at some point, having the shit kicked out of him. But
yeah. So we've got Punk, Paul, and Priest all in 3 of the 4 chambers. We're finding out who the hit.
Here he is. Oh, okay.
So Cena is going into a chamber.
I'll shut my mouth right now, shall I?
Can we see him? No, that is the question. Yes, we can. In sky blue ring gear.
Can we see the? Can we see? Are we going to get to see the bald spot with its own area code?
He hasn't whipped out a towel saying his time is now. Normally, when he comes out and he whips out his towel and he does
wait.
Oh, there we go. I spoke too soon.
The last time is now.
If you end up with one of those towels, or that towel, that's going to be on eBay, making some dollar soon.
Oh, that's it. He's run to the ring and that's it. He's winded.
Yep, he's gassed. Oh, there's the bold spot.
Old man Cena. Wonder how many people have sent him cans of spray on hair.
Oh, he hasn't used them. He's running those ropes just quickly.
Yeah, this is his warm-up essentially.
No, this is his match.
Eighth career elimination chamber, the second
He's had
most elimination chambers of all time.
3 elimination wins, which is also the second of most of all time. And it's his first one in Toronto since 2010. Cena looks chubby.
He's lost a lot of muscle mass as well, but in fairness, he's getting old. It's that armband he wears on his that armband on his that he wears on his biceps not quite as taut as it used to be.
No.
Here he is, the Scottish crybaby. McIntyre.
I really wish they'd change his entry to come up with McIntyre just for one night only, just for a laugh. That's what one night only should be, right? They should bring back the pay-per-view and just take the piss for one night only. Bring in Drew McIntyre. His third
elimination
match.
chamber.
He's had 2 wins. He won last year, and the last win he had was last year in Toronto's Money in the Bank in Canada. So he's been quite successful in Canada when it comes to wrestling.
Yeah, it's a shame his success doesn't extend to every other place.
Otherwise he wouldn't go through so many Kleenex crying.
Champion inside Elimination Chamber. He won last year, went on to WrestleMania, beat Seth Rollins for the world title. Held it for 5 minutes, 30
Oh dear.
Oh, there we go. So it says last year he won the title that he held for 5 minutes before Damian Priest cashed in on him.
Yeah, and that's no exaggeration. It was literally 5 minutes.
And 34 seconds. This green t-shirt guy here?
He'll be there somewhere.
No, but Mr. Fivehead on the corner.
I can see him. I can see him through the chamber.
There he is. Oh, Drew's looking at John. He can see him. John's just laughing at him. I got me done, boy. My time is now. We've all seen the
Time has
VT.
to be now.
We've all seen the VT that I was coming back to win the Elimination Chamber. But after the Royal Rumble.
70,000 times.
Did you know that John Cena was going to be at the Elimination Chamber?
I was literally about to say exactly the same thing to you dickhead.
Punk and Cryer having a little exchange of words. Cryer saying, Punk, I'm coming for you.
We know from Friday that
Drew punched him.
McIntyre's got a bit of an obsession with CM Punk as it
And
goes.
Drew just punched Punk's pod.
And that's not a euphemism.
Nope. And he's gone over to have a little look at the camera hanging off the cage and say a few words to Damian Priest and do his screamy bit. And yeah.
Oh no, he's just flexing in front of Damian Priest. Realistically, there's no words exchanged there, and he's not even acknowledged the fact that Logan Paul's there by the looks of things.
Yeah, but no one wants to acknowledge Logan Paul's there. It's like having the Miz in the ring. Someone's just there to keep it warm. Drew McIntyre's just ripped his shit off. He's ready to go. He's like, let's fucking fight, bitch. And we're still waiting for Seth freaking Rollins to make his way to the ring.
We're waiting for the human oven glove. Here he comes.
I do apologise, guys, that we are currently 16 minutes in and we still haven't finished the entrances. This could be a longer episode than the women's one.
Good Christ.
I fudged the timing up, and Seth Rollins comes out looking like a sparkly, glittery.
It looks like he's wearing Madonna's bra on his shoulders.
I was thinking more as he's stolen New Day's unicorn penises and stuck them on his shoulders.
Oh, like it's like when I think that Seth Rollins' outfits can't get any worse.
But I think he's come out looking a little bit between Bret Hart and one of the X-Men.
So Seth Rollins has never won an Elimination Chamber despite being in 4 in his career, and the last one he competed in was Elimination Chamber match in 2023. So this would make history for Seth Rollins if he can win here tonight, as he's won.
Got to be one of the only PLEs he's never won.
War games. He's won lots of other match types, but a win in the chamber has eluded him up to this point.
I'll tell you something, guys. Like, to those of you listening, the build up to this, like, I know it's been long, but I've got goosebumps sitting here watching this, and no one's even thrown a punch yet.
That's not true. McIntyre punched Punk's pod.
Right, no one's thrown a punch that has connected with skin yet. And McIntyre is staring down Rollins, and Rollins he's just climbing into the ring now. They're about to shut that door. We've got all 6 competitors inside the Elimination Chamber, and Rollins has gone to throw a mouthful of shade at Punk. Punk sat on the floor waving at him like, fuck off, mate, we'll deal with it in a bit.
It's actually quite a smart idea by Punk as it goes. I mean,
he's conserving
why
energy.
Why stand up? You
Right.
achieve nothing by standing up.
Oh, Cena's like, after you. We start with McIntyre and Rollins. This is going to be fun. The cage has been, the chamber has been closed. You're only getting out of this one way now, and that's his winner.
Bell has now officially rung,
Oh.
and nobody's moving.
Yep, there is a Novocaine advert in the centre of the ring that is apparently in cinemas from March 14th in the United States.
Oh, they made both made a play to
Claymore. Attempted curb stomp. Ooh, spinebuster. Ooh, buckle bottom.
No.
Seth's like beating down on McIntyre in the corner here. He's going up onto the second rope. He's just laying in on McIntyre's face. I'd love to know what they're saying to each other. I know they're only directing each other through what's next, but Crossbody. Rollins got caught.
Oh, Rollins has been caught by the big Scottish crybaby and dumped over the top rope onto the cold steel of the chamber.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, there's not much forgiveness in the mat, but there's sure as hell more than there is on the outside of that chamber.
Yeah, Drew slowly goes to the outside to grab him and just kind of... He's just going to play with him for a little bit, really, and he bashes him off the outside of the cage. Just launches him into the outside of the Elimination Chamber. Those chains, they're definitely not forgiving. They're being rubbed off Rollins' face right now as McIntyre's trying to push Rollins' head through the cage like it's a cheese grater, and Rollins' head's a nice fat piece of camembert. Why you'd grate camembert, I do not know.
Why would you grate camembert? That makes no sense at all. That was the first cheese you could think of, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Grating camembert, you absolute monster. But McIntyre seems to have been in control since the offset.
But he's just been launched into Punk's cell by Rollins, and Rollins is smashing Drew off Punk's cell, and Sal's like, "Oi, fuck off! I don't want to do that. Save some for me."
Lights in his has been having some issues with the actual strip lights that are fitted into the inside of the chambers that they are sealed into, as the lights keep coming off their mounts. If you keep an eye on him, he keeps trying to put them back. And every time that somebody goes anywhere near his pod, it drops out again.
Oh, he's putting it back in. Punk's pissed. Oh, Seth went for a pin. You got a 2 count. I saw that more as a 1 count, but the ref's saying 2. Logan Paul's got the marker pen out. Humble?
Yeah. The one thing that Logan Paul definitely is not.
Surely they get searched before they go out into the ring. They're allowed to take a Sharpie out there. Ooh, spinning backbreaker.
It's going to be Logan Paul's thing going into it's going to be Logan Paul's thing going into an elimination chamber.
I think we're going to see Logan Paul in quite a lot of elimination chambers. As much as I hate to say it, I think he's here to stay. He's enjoying what he's doing, and as much as I hate to say it, he's doing it reasonably well in that heel persona. Rollins looks like he's possibly got an injury here. You know what? Referee was quite intent talking to him. Drew's obviously picked him up to carry the match on. It looks like he's getting suplexed into a cage. Rollins reversed as the suplex attempt.
Yeah, Rollins is
Drew was going to try and suplex Rollins into Punk's cage. Ooh.
Whatever injury that Seth Rollins
has suplex onto the outside of the cold steel. Rollins felt that.
Onto the steel is not going to help any injury that Seth Rollins has sustained so far.
In his head, he's just going, "You motherfucker! Kick him in the balls! Come on, kick him in the balls! Show us how heel you are!" As Drew launches Rollins in towards the corner post and then kicks him right in the gut as Rollins tries to counter it.
Drew and Seth have... he's taken some of the ring protection off. He's exposed that
bottom part of the ring. He's going to try and Alabama slammer him up through the turnbuckle.
No, it's not. It's a... right on the throat.
Rollins sold that so well, but I don't think he needed to.
As we are approaching a 10-second countdown to the first chamber opening.
I think it's Punk.
Who are we going to see?
Please tell me it's Punk. If it's Punk, I'm grabbing the Kleenex. Well, Punk's eager. So Cena.
Priest. Called it. Damian Priest coming out quite calm, collected.
Yeah, but like we said before, it's the calm ones you need to be quiet of. He's giving Drew a piece, and he's gonna. Drew slaps him. Priest.
And they are just exchanging haymakers at this point.
They're dropping bombs off. Knee from Drew and a chop.
Drew is just looking
McIntyre.
at this point.
He is. I'm hoping if they're building him this strong this early into the match that they're actually. If they send him to face Cody at Mania, will he do nothing but cry about it?
I still think we're going to see Cena win this. They've advertised the fact that he was at the Elimination Chamber before we'd even done the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So, and with it being his last WrestleMania, we know he's going to have a match. So it just makes sense for him to win at Elimination Chamber, especially as he's looking to win another championship.
A record 17th time. Yeah. Cena's had a haircut since the last time we saw him in ring as well.
Yeah, he had the Friar Tuck.
Oh, beautiful swinging net breaker by McIntyre on Damian Priest. And then we're getting a kip up.
I think Drew McIntyre or Drew McIntyre rather, is probably the only one that hasn't poured some kind of baby oil or water on his hair before he came out.
Yeah, I'm possibly guessing. Maybe Priest as well, because his is slicked back but put up.
His is in braids, so it's a case that he's always looks very much the same, but Drew's hair seems to be just moving as a collective, whereas obviously you look at Seth's and it's a case that his is moving as, dropping Seth on Priest. A 2 count on Seth Rollins.
Rollins is holding the back of his head and his neck, and Paul's doing pull-ups in a cage.
Something we saw Rhea Ripley do in last year's Elimination Chamber, in all fairness.
Didn't she break the chamber doing it as well?
Possibly.
Oh, Priest has just destroyed McIntyre and dropped him onto basically he's hanging off the ropes. Are we going to see a kick in the chops here from the top rope, or is Rollins is in there? Rollins is going for a...
like this before. Just immediate core strength of
Drew McIntyre to pop up and then powerbomb them both off the top rope above him onto the floor, and we're getting a new chamber opening in 13 seconds too. Who are we going to get?
So we're at
So we've got Punk, Cena, and
Paul.
Yeah, I think it'll be Logan Paul next.
Paul.
Oh.
He's really been going hand to fist on that pod.
Well, I noticed it was going to be him as he took his jacket off. Oh, straight away a crossbody springboard onto Drew McIntyre for a 2 count by Logan Paul. Moonsault onto Damian Priest. A standing moonsault onto Damian Priest for a 2 count. I just want to slap the lips off him. Oh, he's just gone straight after Seth Rollins now, trading some bombs into his body shots. Logan Paul for a 2 count on Seth Rollins.
Yeah, following a swinging net breaker, which was actually very nicely done.
You can definitely tell he's spending a lot of time in the gym and training, as well as making his appearances. Damian Priest has spotted Logan Paul.
And Logan Paul has just been tangoed.
And then tossed over the top rope by Damian Priest, who's going to come and throw him back into his pod by the looks of it. He's just going to beat him off the empty pod.
Are we going to see a pod break? It's not quite Elimination Chamber if we don't see the pod doors go through.
What a slap. I'm sorry, there was a chop, not a slap. But Priest is going to town on Logan Paul, got him pinned up against the outside of the cage. Drew McIntyre is also coming out from the background and slaps Damian Priest across the back of the head.
Yeah. And then tries to give Priest a taste of his own medicine.
And then Priest tries to give it to McIntyre. I'll tell you something that. Oh, we're going for an old school.
Going old school.
He's going
He's
old
not
school.
going for an old school in ring. He's.
Hurricane Rana onto the
old school
outside.
into an Hurricane Rana.
Oh,
Oh, what a haymaker.
Titanium loaded right hand of Logan Paul struck there.
The biggest puncher in the game. He and his brother rule the fight game. And that's just
That was an impressive slam on Damian Priest, I'm not going to lie. And it leaves... oh!
oh, super kick by Rollins on
Super kick.
the 2 count.
Oh! Thought we were going to see Logan Paul eliminated there. And as we get ready for Punk or Cena to come into the match, I think we're going to see Punk next, I'm not going to lie. Even Seth Rollins seems to think Punk's the one coming in. They're not really paying attention to Cena. Cena's in.
Oh, he looks surprised.
So this is the first time we've seen him in in-ring action since Royal Rumble. And, I mean, not that we expected any less from the man we can't see, but yeah, he's come out. He has come out swinging. In fairness,
He's got Red Eye Jedi. The man's stoned by the looks of it. Oh, you can't see me on Logan Paul?
5 knuckle shuffle.
We've seen R-Truth hit more of those recently than we have our Cena.
We've seen more of R-Truth than we have John Cena. Oh, and he eats a Claymore from Drew McIntyre.
That was filthy. Oh, Priest for a roll-up. McIntyre's gone.
Priest eliminated McIntyre. The
Oh, and
Scottish
he looks like
crybaby
he's
is
going to
out.
cry like a bitch now.
What happened there, Wade, is McIntyre has made such a point over the last number of weeks that he wanted to embarrass, that he wanted to eliminate, that he wanted to take out John Cena.
He has seen his WrestleMania dreams slip right through his fingers. And he is pissed. He is not about to step out with grace.
Nope. Oh,
Claymore
he's just
to Priest.
dropped Priest like a bitch.
So is this where we see the birth of a feud between McIntyre and Priest, maybe, for Friday nights?
It's a very strong possibility.
Logan Paul's going up top to take advantage of a prone Damian Priest.
Oh, Punk's watching him as well.
Is he going to go on top of Punk's pod and do it?
Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, he's up there. He's teabagging CM Punk.
Oh,
Oh, what a frog splash. That was nicely done, to be fair. Damian Priest is gone.
and he's eliminated Priest. 2 eliminations in quick succession, and we've still got one man to come out
Priest
of the pod.
looks like he's fucking dying after that frog splash from the top of the cage.
So that leaves us with Paul, Punk, Rollins, and Cena.
But Rollins is somewhere hiding and hurting. Cena
Rollins
must
is
be
down
doing the
by-
same, to be fair.
Rollins is down by what was Cena's pod. It's Cena
Yeah.
we haven't seen since he ate that Claymore from McIntyre.
He must be down
Logan
underneath
Paul
the
about
camera
to
at
tee
some
off
point.
against CM Punk.
Oh, Punk saying, oh, me and you, we gonna go.
Eliminated by Logan Paul at the Royal Rumble, gets a chance of revenge. Now. Doors open. Here comes
Just as Punk's coming out, he's like, you know it's me, just open the fucking door.
Oh, he just wanted to get to Logan Paul and he's got him. Oh, it's not Mass Suplex.
100%.
Oh, yeah. Punk may look old, but he can still fucking go.
That's the thing, though, is that despite everything, Punk doesn't look that old.
In his face he does, not in his body.
You know, I've heard you say a few things in this episode that really make me question your sexuality. And they're all directed at CM Punk. Is there something you need to admit?
No.
I want you to answer me honestly. If CM Punk offered you to throw down once, you'd take it, wouldn't you?
No throwing down. That's not turning into a Diddy party. Punk wants to turn it into a WrestleMania party, though. Him and Cena are staring at each other.
If that was going to be your WrestleMania moment, mate, you'd take it.
When was the last time we saw Punk and Cena stare across each other at a ring? Would that be like the year Cena and the year Punk left?
Oh, we've just seen a very nice moment between the two, saying, "I miss you."
Legendary stuff between these two men. Only one of them can go to Mania. Only one of them can main event. Will Cena get an opportunity to 17th title?
Oh, they're just having a chat now. It's
Rollins is getting up.
yeah.
Oh, Punk just ate a fucking super kick, and Rollins is just
kicked
beating
the
him
arrogance
down.
off there. Oh.
Rollins and Cena going face to face. Oh, Rollins telling Cena to go film some more movies. Punk's ass is his.
Yeah, laying claim to CM Punk's ass. So apparently you've got to fight Seth Rollins for your chance there,
Oh,
Rich.
but Rollins is going for a pedigree. That bold spot almost got some friction.
Reached into
Attitude
an
adjustment
attitude
possibly.
adjustment.
Countered. Big punch. Big bomb from Cena.
Some of these bombs that Seth Rollins is dropping is knocking the hair right off of Cena's head. He's getting more bold the more we look at him. Doesn't matter how much you comb that hair back, Cena.
Go bold gracefully. Oh, Logan Paul's just flattened both of them.
But he looks as unsteady as anything. He doesn't look all there.
It's Logan Paul, man. He's not all there.
Oh. Oh, he got a slap back on Paul.
Punk's going for the GTS. Go to sleep.
Yeah.
Punk eliminating Paul. Yeah, Punk eliminated Logan Paul.
Is out.
Which means
always the one.
We are left with Punk, Rollins, and the Invisible Man left in this match.
Roman Reigns as his tribal chief.
Could that be? Could that be a sign?
Oh,
he's just burying Logan Paul there. I love it. Punk's like, get the fuck out of my ring, bitch. That referee is escorting Logan Paul out. Punk, Cena, and Rollins are the last three, and Rollins looks the freshest of all three.
We haven't seen a lot from Rollins so far during this match.
We have seen an awful lot of John Cena's bold spot, though. Talk nicely to Seth, dude. He might let you have some hair for a transplant.
And you get to pick which colour it is.
Oh, we're just panning back across the crowd in the arena. Everyone is on their feet for this Elimination Chamber match.
Everybody is on their feet.
I mean, even the guys in the commentary are basically hovering on their chairs right now.
Well, the Elimination Chamber itself is quite an impressive structure where there's no tapering to it. It's a case that it makes the ring all one level, and it sits just above where their eye line is.
The only problem I have with the Elimination Chamber is I'd love to see someone flip from the top of it, like Jeff Hardy Swanton, or Rollins is going after both Cena and Punk now. He's trying to stake his claim here that he's the full-timer and that he's...
But if you try and take advantage of a 2-on-1 situation, it can always backfire on you. Cena and Punk double teaming Rollins.
That was beautiful.
Oh, but has Cena taken his eye off the ball?
No, he knows what Punk's like. The last time these guys faced each other was for a title. and it involved one of these men walking out of the WWE, throwing that title in his refrigerator and never being seen for a very long time. It wasn't until Punk went into the UFC and then onto...
Cena looks like he's the only one in the ring enjoying himself at the moment, I'm not going to lie.
He's got nothing to lose though, is he? Oh, he offers Punk a hand. They're going to shake hands in the middle of the ring? In the middle of Toronto? The home of the Toronto Blue Jays basketball baseball team. They go for a hug instead.
We're going for a
Big
hug.
sign of respect.
Yeah.
And then a punch in the face.
Back to regularly scheduled programming where they try to beat the shit out of one another.
And Punk is knocking a few more hairs off the back of John Cena's head at the moment. But they're both swinging some bombs.
Really is getting bigger. He's like a walking embodiment of why you should never wear baseball caps.
I mean, he's done nothing but wear them for the last 25 years, my dude.
Exactly.
He's not just retiring the wrestling, he's retiring the baseball cap as well.
Retiring having hair on it.
His hairline's just there like, you can see me. Oh, what a slam by Cena. He's setting it up.
Oh,
we're getting a 5-knuckle shuffle.
He's hit one. It's unlikely he's going to be able to hit another one. There it is. Oh, is he going for the STFU? Or the STF? STFU is what it used to be called, I think. Oh, John's going to sleep. Oh, no.
He's got it. The STF. Cena's going to tap Punk out. Where's Rollins?
Rollins doesn't get there first. Oh, and CM Punk is really selling the shit out of this. I mean, I don't think it's a difficult one to sell, to be fair. Oh, Anaconda Vice! Anaconda Vice!
Rollins is fucked on the outside of that ring, isn't he?
Oh, Cena's turned it into...
The 2 count.
Oh,
swinging net breaker from Punk onto Cena.
is CM Punk going to go for a 5-knuckle shuffle? Oh. We've seen him do it before.
I've got goosebumps.
He's really sort of setting himself a lofty goal 3/4 of the way across the ring.
That's right, he had a bowl beforehand
Oh,
at Rollins.
No, he decided he was going to turn his attention to Rollins ever so slightly, but has that given Cena the chance he needed to recover? It would certainly seem that way. Crossbody roll through.
Cena's got him. We're seeing classic Cena strength here.
Yeah, this is it. Up
into
on
the attitude adjustment.
The attitude.
Over he goes.
Attitude adjustment.
2 count.
Oh.
That guy looked like Tamatonga was in his head then. Not Tamatonga, Jacob Fatu with the wobble. Oh, green t-shirt guy is absolutely loving it. We're getting a massive grin from green t-shirt guy.
I can't breathe. This is
I don't
insane.
know when to breathe. I keep kind of going, oh, I need to say this, I need to say this. I've run out of breath.
Yeah.
That was a fucking amazing attitude adjustment. You would not look at John Cena now and go 50 apart from that bold spot when he's still hitting moves he was hitting 20 years ago. Easy as hell. Here we go, hot and spicy Firewalk Nissan noodles that are being advertised on the Teletron right now, and John Cena's going up to the top rope.
Not very often we used to see Cena go top rope.
You know, Rollins just ripped him right on back down onto the top rope there. There's Rollins.
The issue is that Cena's balls now hang that low that he's probably sat on one of them.
Rollins is going for a powerbomb.
Against the cage.
Oh. And then Cena's going through the pod.
There it is.
Pod break.
Straight through the pod.
So this is what I think happens now is Rollins eliminates Punk, which gives Cena enough time to rejuvenate after he's been put through the pod wall, because those two think he's over and done with and not a threat, and they go at it. And then Cena rolls back up a little while to possibly... Well, yeah, no, we're going to see a quick elimination in a minute. I don't know who it's going to be, to be fair. I'm going to call it. Punk eliminates Rollins. Cena comes in and eliminates Punk.
Oh, I've said for a while, as I said at the beginning of this episode, that 2 count from Rollins. Rollins going for the pedigree on Punk. Punk reversed it, got him up for a GTS. GTS reverse. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Rollins
Punk hit a pedigree. Kick out at 2.
Only for a 2 count.
God damn, I need to piss, but I am not moving. How Punk is still alive right now, I have no idea.
Cena has managed to just about make it outside of the destroyed pod.
Yeah, he's moved all of about 3 feet. He's basically sat up and slumped the opposite way, while Rollins and CM Punk are giving each other the ass kicking of a lifetime. Now Rollins has been trying to get his hands on CM Punk's ass for a while, so now he's finally got an opportunity to do it in an environment where neither of them can run away or be interfered with apart from Cena, and it don't look like he's moving much. It's a pedigree on the outside. It's been reversed, backdrop into the ring.
CM Punk looks like a man who's getting a blowjob in a jacuzzi.
Or possibly using a ball koozie. Because his arms are pretty swole.
CM Punk went up top but didn't quite have enough gas in the chamber to get himself up.
But he did manage to reverse a move Seth Rollins was trying to put on him. Basically send Rollins face first into the mat on a front drop while Punk goes for an elbow drop off the top rope and lands it square in the collarbones.
Calling for the GTS.
And we've seen him do this a lot when he's been standing next to Roman Reigns. We acknowledged earlier, he acknowledged Roman. Now he's been doing his signature move as he goes for the GTS on Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins is fighting back.
Oh, going for a roll-up. Oh, lifts him for a power bomb. Oh, there's a power bomb coming. Oh, buckle bomb.
Into the buckle.
We did get a promo from McIntyre the other day saying that CM Punk had been around for about 6 months.
CM Punk? No, 2 count.
Yeah, no, we did get a promo the other day saying that Punk had been uninjured for 6 months. It was time he was getting an injury and that Drew was going to give it to him. I thought we could have got it there for that buckle bomb off Rollins. But yeah, there was a kick out for the curb stomp, which you do not see very often. CM Punk tonight is all gas and no brakes, not Jacob Fatu. There's just bodies scattered everywhere.
Yeah, Cena hasn't moved again since. Seth Rollins is going up top with a very prone CM Punk in the middle of the ring.
And Cena's just come in and set up the AA on him. Rollins is trying to kick out. It's like a bucket bronco.
Any of it. Oh, Seth Rollins is up for the GTS. GTS on Seth Rollins. Straight into an attitude adjustment. Who gets the pin?
Punk. Punk's got rid of Rollins.
Seth Rollins is out.
And it had to be Phil Brooks to do it. How pissed off is Seth going to be about the fact that Punk did him at the Rumble. Punk's done him at Elimination Chamber. He did him on the opening night of the Netflix debut. Punk is 3-0 against Seth Rollins right now in big matches. That's gotta hurt. We've got 2 men left.
And CM Punk, both on their knees, both absolutely gassed.
This is where we both wanted it to be, though, didn't it? like the 9-year-old in
Oh,
me right now is
definitely.
bouncing around like the 9-year-old would have been in 2000. Yeah, 2000. Shaking the hands.
Oh, Cena offered another
GTS.
handshake.
Oh,
GTS
yeah, the
Cena.
GTS.
Is CM Punk? Is this CM Punk's year?
No.
No.
Punk looks like he's just seen the ghost of WrestleMania past. That bald spot's just got bigger.
Oh,
There's
and
an attitude
Cena's played
adjustment.
past him a little bit. Attitude adjustment.
Oh, 2
And
count.
John Cena's only for a 2 count. And Pat McAfee inexplicably can only speak German now. I think he's had a brain aneurysm of some kind.
I've resisted
All I've heard is Pat McAfee just going 999.
Cena's trying to
Oh,
get
he's
Punk
trying to go
into
for
the
an
SDF.
Of course, any sort of break may give you some relief, like Punk showed.
They are giving. Oh wait, what?
Where did Rollins
Seth
come
Rollins
from?
with a curb stomp.
Cena looks absolutely
Rollins-
flabbergasted. The only time I've seen Cena.
rob CM Punk, and he
Yeah.
has locked the STF in deep.
The only time I've ever seen Cena look like that in the ring was the night that Triple H super kicked Shawn Michaels.
Oh,
No, Shawn Michaels Triple H, super kick Triple H.
Punk's fading.
Yeah,
Punk's fading.
Cena's got that locked in properly.
CM Punk's gone. He's gone. He's done.
Oh,
Seth
Rollins
Rollins
looks
won.
like he's got an
Oh.
erection right there.
Becky Lynch is in for a good night. Or a quick night, we're not sure which one.
Has tied Triple H with his 4th win inside.
So Cena has just tied Triple
Yeah,
H
Punk.
with his 4th win in the chamber.
And Cena is going to WrestleMania to face Cody, the American Nightmare Rhodes, for the WWE Championship. Oh, I am. I genuinely feel exhausted after that match.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I can get that. That was a lot to take in. That was a phenomenal match. Was it as good as the women's match? I don't think so. But it was still a...
I struggled to pick a better one out of the two. I think they were at least. Wouldn't say it was better, but I wouldn't say it was worse
It wasn't.
either.
No, it wasn't. I just think the Jade Cargill angle in the women's gave it a bit of an edge over the... There wasn't really... Do you know what I mean? I think that Jade Cargill angle just gave it the edge over the men's. But the men's match was a phenomenal match all the same. We're just getting a highlight here of Logan Paul eliminating Damian Priest. You know, and then
so
the
many
work that he
highlights.
put in with Cena.
Just a phenomenal match by everybody involved.
Oh yeah.
Even Logan Paul. Oh yeah, sorry, my stomach doesn't agree with saying things like that.
I was going to say, that sounded painful, brother. Almost as painful as that tag team between Punk and Cena and Rollins in the
Oh,
end.
it was beautiful though.
It was nice to see these two. Well, it was a whole match full of legends and future legends have a legendary match, and then as we see Rollins throw Cena through that pod door once more. But it's not an elimination chamber without a pod break, is it? Naomi went through one.
It really isn't.
Cena went through one. We've had our matches.
Well, no, Naomi barely made it into the ring. She didn't go through a pod. She just got smashed into one.
I thought she'd gone back through her own door, but
No, because she was one of the starting members.
yeah,
But
you are right. But as we see Punk eliminate Rollins there, I must admit, I think the ending could have been a little longer, if you get me, but that was a beautiful curb stomp by Seth Rollins to completely obliterate Punk. Punk sold that.
It was. I thought, I'm going to be honest, I thought Seth Rollins, he was gone and halfway to the back. I didn't think he was still
In
anywhere
ring.
close to the ring.
Yeah, no. And then, yeah, Punk just passes out. So
But one of
Cena
the
can
very
go.
few times we've ever seen CM Punk put to sleep.
Yeah, not many people have done that, actually. It'd be interesting to find out for the main episode of the podcast who else has submitted CM Punk and actually made him go sleepy sleepies.
But John Cena has won his last ever Elimination Chamber match. And
Which I think
we'll
we
go on.
knew was coming anyway, didn't we? But yeah, he will go on to...
Well, we both called it.
He will go on to face the American Nightmare at WrestleMania in Las Vegas.
And you know, even just watching his celebration here, this is where. So I'm going to hit pause here because this is where we go into the last segment of Elimination Chamber for where we're going to see Cody Rhodes and The Rock and
Cody's decision.
yeah. We'll cover that in the main episode. I think for now, that was part 2 out of 3 for WWE Elimination Chamber. We'll have the third part, which is the main matches plus this promo that we've narrowly avoided here. Up for it once we've got the matches watched and noted.
So we'll see you in the final episode of the trilogy for Elimination Chamber. Peace out.
Peace.